Good morning, all the viewers. Welcome to the finals of Auld Lang Syne. Well, the final day. It's the semifinals of the third and the fourth event. Got sheet 1 and sheet 4 have got the semifinals of the third, sheet 2 and 3, semifinals of the fourth event. Dixon beat Miller this morning to advance to the finals of the first, and in a fantastic shot, Elliot Zeisler beat Team Lerner Meyer to win the other berth in the final. So that'll happen at 2:30. I'm playing at 2:30 and I'm bored, so hanging out at the club. Gotta say the vibe at the club is a little more subdued this morning than it was when I left around midnight last night. But people are perking up. There's lots of Mark Bernhard's venison sausage around. The mimosas are copious. We're still drinking free beer. So everyone's recovering from their late night. Oh, right, back to curling. Sheet 4, Zimmer against Murphy. Murphy has hammer. And in good shape, sitting 2. And yellow just misses the promote and trickles out the back. Ryan's going to try to draw under. The ice this morning was great. Started out as usually does, a little slow, but really even partway through the first end, it was up to a nice speed with a good amount of curl. That one, speaking of curling, isn't going to get by the guard. Nah, a little late. Snuggles up to it. And out counts that yellow, though. I missed it, but I think RJ's calling for the same shot. All right, Rick Barnwell delivering a rock now. Can he get through this port and get back behind and sit shot? Oh, plenty of weight. Oh, they were going for the take. Sorry, that was not the draw. Gets rid of the rock and sit shot, at least for now. Ryan going to try to remove that one. What can Jimmy Burns do here? Gotta come back, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Yeah, there it goes, there it goes. Just get a corner of that. Out it goes. Rolls the shooter over there. RJ's gonna get it out though. Good shot. And the Zimmer's just going to try to draw to the 4-foot undercover. All right, Rick with the second. Oh, sweeper's working hard, working hard. Hold the line, hold the line. Can he get it around? Yeah. Oh, jeez, I thought they had it. Ah, really close. Yeah, it trickles out, it's shot, but not going to be for long. It's kids' morning here at the curling club. Lots of little toddlers running around, makes it very fun. Although young Sonia, Tycho's daughter, is headed back for the nap. So we're down a kid. Red gets rid of shot rock, but they're sitting wide open, so RJ's going to hit that, try to flop under. I'll try to keep you up to speed on what's happening in the other sheets, but I have a very small brain and I was up very late last night, so trying to keep track of more than one sheet at a time might be a big ask. All right, RJ going for a takeout here. Calls the sweepers off, likes the line. Got to come over a little more if you want a little roll. It's just going to hit nose and stick. And gets rid of two. But that's wide open. And Ryan with his first is going to hit that. Looks like and try to flop to the outside. Take a quick look at sheet 2, where Team Hansen is sitting 3, and here's Tom with his first, trying to draw in for 4. Hanging out wide, not coming in, but it'll tick off the yellow. Yep, right. And they're sitting 4. Meanwhile, here's Ryan back on sheet 4 with his attempt at a takeout. He's got it, but is he going to stick around? RJ tries to escort it out. It's not out, but it's not out count. It's no longer out counting the yellow in the front, so still just sitting 2. And Zimmer trying it again to draw behind. No one's been able to draw behind that. Back over here on sheet 2. Here's Aaron's last. And he's trying to hit. Oh, it's hanging wide. It's wide. Oh, is he going to flash? Oh, he's going to get a piece? No. Sitting 4, and Tom still has 1 to go. Meanwhile, back on 4, here's RJ's draw on the way. Sweeper's working hard, holding the line. Oh, it's going to be close. Going to be close. No, it's over curling. Just a lot of curl on that. No one's been able to get one back behind. And Ryan's still sitting 2. Now he's got just a draw for 3. Jimmy Bones putting the room way out on the 12-foot. You don't need to even mess with that guard. Just get full 8. Quick look at 2. Tom Hansen with hammer. The sweepers are not on it. That weight looks plenty. That to me looks like a draw for 5. Sorry, I got totally distracted there. I think that was okay, or did that pick, or what happened? I don't know. I was looking out at the actual sheets. I told you I can only handle 1 sheet at a time, and I tried to do 2, and so much for that. Quick update on sheet 3 in the 4th event semi. Carl Stevens takes 1 against Tate Tobkin. Goes up 1. And over on sheet 1, Team Lenzini gets 2 in the first to go up 2-0 over Reed after the first. Back on sheet 4, first rock. Looking for a center guard. Over-curling a little bit light, but close to center, but a 1 guard. RJ going to try to draw in over in the wing. That looks pretty spicy. I don't think that's going to stick around. Red second. Weight looks pretty good. Sweeper's on it, trying to get it to curl. Get it behind, get it behind, get it behind. A little deeper. All right, that's a good center guard. There you go. And nice and tight. RJ trying to go out to the wing one more time. And that's going to be a corner guard. Let's go take a look here at sheet 3, where we have Stevens against Tobkin. At least our screen right now says Stevens against Tobkin, but if you've been at the club looking at the draw sheet on the bulletin board, Scott Meyer is getting increasingly creative in coming up with team names. I believe Team Tobkin is now officially Team Taterson. I don't know what Team Stevens has morphed into. I'm on Team Bernhard, and that just stayed Bernhard for a long time, but finally became Team Burnrock, which is not the most inspired creation that Scott has had. Very nice. Draw to the top 8. And Stevens, or whatever his name is, up on the board behind me, now sits 3. Tate, I think, wanting the take out of the top rock, clear things up a little bit, get rid of 2 of those. That helps a bit. Team 251 plus is out on the ice. I think they calculated that they are the cumulatively oldest team in the Bonspiel. And collectively their ages add up to 251 or more. And that's Gary, Diane, Bruce, and Tom Hansen.
It's just funny you see the backdrop together.
All right, Laura with her first, I think. Is it going to get behind? A little tap of their top rock would be just fine, or sit right on the corner. Okay. That's less than ideal. I don't think there's anything that Matt and Take like more than a takeout, except for a double takeout. Ah, yes, thank you. Team Stevens is known as Carl and the Ladies. Some other good ones. All the President's Men, I think, was Lori Longhi's team. Misses the double, but gets rid of one of them up there. Zeitgeisler, I think, is a team. Team Dixon turned into Dixon Cider, which is, frankly, let's be honest, just an advertisement. Susan is enthusiastically encouraging the rock to curl, but the rock seems to be ignoring her. Yeah, goes a little deep and hanging out there. If you're sitting at home watching this and bored, you should come to the club and watch this live, because then you wouldn't have to listen to me. You could see any sheet you wanted, and there is still a lot of free beer on tap. I think only the Pilsner is out. We got the Porter, we got the IPA, we still have the cider, we still have some of that yummy Bourbon County Stout, 13%. Tastes like a chocolate bar. Perfect for breakfast. Bumps the red back. Carl trying to come under. And Laura gets down there, takes over. Sweepers were going, but now Laura likes it. Calling them off. Ooh, line, line, line. Are we going to buy? We buy. It breaks hard at the end, and it does. So, didn't quite have to wait to get back behind, but that's a fine result. messes up that draw path. Although I'm not sure draw path is really what Tate and Matt would want. They're going to go for the hit. In addition to beer, I think there is plenty of food around. There's a lot of that venison sausage and crackers around. I think lunch is coming out soon, if not already. There was a copious amount of bagels, so come to the club and hang out. And the final start at 2:30. Oh, that, I have no idea what just happened there. That was just bizarre. I missed it. I mean, I suppose it picked, but that had so much weight and just took a sharp turn. Carl is decisive and quick. I appreciate that. Except me as a sluggish commentator doesn't really have time to process what the call is. But I think he's just trying to draw behind there. Be great if he could outcount that red in the back, just get full 8, sit 2. Line is close. Line looks close, but they're not on it. Maybe they're going to go for the promote now. Yeah, got to go hard for the promote, but they don't want that either. Oh, okay. No, I take it back. I'm sorry. They're just trying to plug up that hole in the middle to take away the takeout. Right, now we got the draw against 1. Surely we're just drawing. But Peterson's looking at angles, which makes me think there's some in-off thing happening. That is not a draw. That is kind of an in-off thing. And Tate flashes. And Carl and the ladies steal 1 and go up 2-0. Let's take a quick look at sheet 2. Hansen scored a bunch in the first, and looks like he's sitting 1, 2, 3, 4 here in the second. Trying to look down the sheet. I think this is Tom's last, and then Aaron will have hammer. Are they trying to just draw another one in there? That looks good. Finish it. Curl, 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 curl. Bumps that one back. And is a counter. And Aaron's going to have a draw against 5. Been a fun atmosphere around the club this weekend, but a little bit sad last night and today as people are sort of packing up their curling stuff as they are finishing up their last game of the curling season. There's still a few teams still in it that have one more game, but for a lot of people the season is over. That is heavy, or maybe he's trying for the hit and the flop over. Oh, that's not great. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more for Mr. Hansen. And let's go back to sheet 3. Carly's delivering her second, trying to draw behind. Carly's been curling just for a few weeks, but showing lots of promise, not surprisingly, since her father is the one, the only, Jeff Smaha. All right, bumps that one in. Carl sitting 2, wants another center guard. Let's see what Susan can do. That looks just fine. Great. Very nice shot. Taking a quick look at sheet 1. Lanzini got another, stole one in the second, and they're up 3-0 over Team Reed. Tate calling for a takeout here. Steven Handel delivers the rock. Sweeper's going at it hard. Yep, you're gonna get it. Very nice shot. Gets rid of one. Yellow jams on the yellow. And I think Carl now wants to remove that one. Everyone here at the club seems to either be enjoying the food, enjoying the drinks, hanging out at the tables, watching the curling. I do not see the penny game going on. I do not see the horse racing game going on. No, that flashes. And surprisingly, I don't see the ends. The cards are up there. Someone should be running the ends game right now. All right, let's see if Team Taterson can take advantage of that miss. Steven slides out. Matt and Carly get after it. It's hanging out, needs to come back. It's going. He's on it. Ah. It jams, doesn't get rid of either one, pushes him back, and Red is at least shot rock. But Carl's going to try that takeout one more time. Let's see if Laura can get it. Yep, on the back one. on sheet 4, Zimmer got 2 in the second, so Zimmer-Murphy tied at 2 after 2 ends. Peterson slides out. Sweeper's going hard. He's got a piece. He's got it. Got it. Gets rid of 1. Pushes yellow back and flops under. And Carl going to try to run these reds. Let's see if Laura could get a double here. Oh, it's hanging out, hanging out, hanging out. Got a curl, got a curl, got a curl, get a piece. Yep, okay, okay. Had enough of it to run the back one out. But kicks that red over a little bit. I missed the call here, but I think he's trying to get to the back one just to get rid of it, jostle it out. Hits the top one, peels that, and the shooter goes out the back. You could just draw to the back. I mean, sorry, draw under cover. Yeah, just basically draw the button here, either side. I think that's the call. I think they were looking at maybe top 4. But you know Tate and Matt are going to try to hit, and Tate's probably going to throw that hit, so you can get to the top button buried. That would be fantastic. In general, I don't know much about curling strategy, but it seems to me drawing top button is never a bad call. Might be a better call, but if you can get to the top button, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a good result. It looks light and way out there. Sweeper's on it now. Yeah, gotta go hard all the way, hold the line. Okay, so we got a 2 guard. I don't think that's what they wanted, but I think that's fine. Although Tate still says he can see that back one. Wow, it really looks guarded from here, but just on the screen. Can it curl enough to get back there? They're not touching it. It's way wide. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't seem like that shot was there, but perhaps Tate has slightly more experience than I do, so. So what does Tate have with hammer here? Yeah, really to get two, he's just got to somehow get to that back yellow rock, obviously, which may be just coming through that port between the center line and the yellow rock to the left. So I think that's what Carl's trying to guard or draw back behind. Kind of guard it from the back. And trying to get back behind it. A lot of room by the guard. A little heavy. It's trickling back too much. Matt's going to escort it to the back of the house and all the way out. All right. Tate's got to draw for one or probably run right through the middle. Hit stick for two. Yep. Probably like back line to hack weight. You just need to bump it back a little bit, and it's going to have to curl a lot to get behind that guard. Just hanging on the center line. Got to come over. There it starts to go. Oh, it goes a lot. Oh, just wrecks on the guard. And Carl gets another one. Let's see what's happening here on sheet one. Reed sitting one. And I think we're just starting skip starts here. Yellow to yellow. Runs the red back. Fantastic. All right, Lenzini's sitting four. But Mike has hammer. But this is his first. They're gonna hit that top one and spill over. While they talk about that, let's go back over here to sheet three. A couple of high center-ish guards. Carl trying to get behind that one, but hits the guard. And you get that biting over there. Yeah, I think that's a biter, but opens up the middle. And Tate's asking Carly to draw in.
Barely. What's the secret then? Give us some advice. Oh, okay.
Looks like that was heavy, but can they sweep it to get to the yellow? Can they get a piece of the yellow? Can't see behind Tate, but yep. Well, it knocks it out, but the shooter goes.
Avoid playing on sheet one because it's not good in my opinion.
Let's take a quick look here at sheet 2. This is Aaron's hammer shot. And Aaron looks like a sitting 1. With probably a draw for 2. Oh, this is dangerous though. You could take yourself out, and that is way heavy. Sorry, Mr. Future President. But, oh, I take it back, Mr. Future President. Maybe you know what you're doing. Well done. Pushes that back. Got 2, certainly. I don't know if it's 3. Can't quite tell from here. I'm sure devices can tell from here. We're looking. We go to the overhead view. Yeah, I can't tell from the cameras. Looks like they're going to measure that. Back to sheet 3. That draw behind is heavy. Wide open house. Bunch of junk up front. It's a good setup right now for Team Stevens. He's going to draw behind. Yes, they are measuring on sheet 2 to see whether that was 2 or 3 for yellow. So Team Horowitz will get on the board over there with something. Meanwhile, this is a little wide and a little heavy. Hanging way out there, it'll stick around. Tate pushes it back a little bit. And Tate calls for the same draw. Let's see if Steven can get it there. Well, and over on sheet 2, they did the measure, but they didn't make it clear what it was. I do love the thing after the measure of someone taking the rock that was closest and moving it toward the button, just to let all of us watching at home, all 7 of us, what actually happened. So we'll have to wait to see when we hang it. Looked to me like it was just going to be 2 yellow. All right, so Stephen Handel gets one back there in the got one in the back 4. That one is heavy and goes through. Tate trying again to get to the top 4. Yeah, it was 2 yellow on sheet 2. Lenzini did steal another in the 3rd on sheet 1, goes up 3-0 over Team Reed. And I don't know yet what happened on sheet 4 in the 3rd end. right, Stephen draws down to that and sits right on top of the other red rock. Gotta come back, gotta come back, gotta come back. I played this morning on sheet 3, and outside the 8 foot, it just stays straight, and just inside, it cuts over, and sometimes cuts over really hard. So they're finding that ridge. They're just outside it, and it is not coming back in. Matt, I think, trying to draw behind, get a third one in there. Are they by? Oh, got to sweep hard to get by. That is tight. And no, and that was light. Carl says, fine, let's come the other side. Oh, the bell indicates lunch is being served, so once again, I urge you, if you're just sitting at home watching this on YouTube, you're lame. Get your butt up here and watch it live. Help us finish off the beer, help us eat all the food, and cheer in person. And then you don't have to listen to me, so there's another plus. All right, Carl's ready to deliver his shot. Let's see if he can get back there and get one in the house. I think it needs it for weight, but it's got to curl. Yep, there it goes. Go hard, 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 hard. Oh. Yeah, not enough weight. Team Taterson. Well, I'm not sure. Like I said, my strategy is not very good in this game, so I would just draw to there. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I would just draw. But that does not seem like enough room for a draw. But no, that's the shot. And it is true, I just said that once you're outside that 8 foot, it runs pretty straight. So, oh, it's got to get by that. Oh, it's by. That's fine. Yeah, now cut in. Great shot, Tate. All right, Team Taterson gave up 1, then 1, then 1, but now sitting 3 here in the 4th. And could easily tie or, with hammer, go up 1. On sheet 4 in the 3rd, Ryan Murphy got 2. So Murphy is up 4-2 over Zimmer in that 3rd event semifinal game. First event finals are set. If I remember right, let's see, it's Team Dixon versus Zeisler. Second event final is Meyer versus Bernhard. And the finals in the third will be the winners of sheet 1 and 4. And the fourth event finals will be the winners of sheets 2 and 3. All right, Carl trying to follow him down. See if he can get just inside. Line looks a little better than Tate's. Yes, no, I take that back. It's hanging outside of Tate's. And Snuggles in there to maybe cut him down to 2, but was really hoping to get inside of that and just snuggle on the inside corner of it. All right, so Tate now with hammer. They could draw in for 3. Or is there some shot where they could get rid of that yellow and sit 3 and keep the shooters at 4? I don't see it. It looks dangerous to me that yellow's going to jam on the back red. I think I would draw for 3, but I am not Tate. But it looks like just the draw, but it is way outside. Maybe it's not. Maybe he's trying to do that. Maybe he's trying to do some push back, but it is hanging way outside. Not curling in enough. That's 2 red. All right, good end by Tate. Let's see what's happening over here on sheet 4. Ryan sitting 1. Rex on the guard. Back over here to sheet 3. Leadstone a bit late. Hogs that one. Carl, I think, with hammer for the first time in this game. Asked for 1 in the top 12. Laura Jansen back out there to sweep. A little heavy. Is it going to check up enough, hang out in the back? I think it will. Yeah, Tate's happy to leave it in the back. And tries for the center guard again. And the classic overcorrection, light on the first, heavy on the second. Just such a shame in this game that we don't get 3 rocks. Just the third one would always be a nice middle ground, I'm sure. All right, Kathy second here. Looks like she took a little off of that. Looks good. Well, maybe too much if Carl's hopping out to help sweep, but he now changes his mind. Sweepers have it. That's fine. Yep, there's a very attractive draw here. Just get off to the side under cover. We're by the guard, I think. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Matt was sweeping hard for curl. I wonder if he pushed it over. Thought it was by, but Rex on the guard. And Carl says, let's get rid of this one. Gotta come back, gotta come back, gotta curl, gotta curl, gotta curl. It's gonna get a piece. I can't tell. Yes, it did. Ooh, almost jammed, but it doesn't. All right. Let's see if Tate wants to come behind. That did move the guard over, so. Yep, just tuck behind that. It was almost a little toadstool slide. Makes him miss Gregory Dow. Yeah, watch that rock, Stephen. All right. Matt's taking over, letting Carly watch. Yeah, he's going to sweep that one. He's got it. Maybe a little deeper than he wanted, certainly not undercover. And Carl says, let's get rid of that one. Yeah, it's coming across the center now. Ooh, yeah, got to go hard to the outside. It's moving a lot. Get to the outside. You don't want to jam it. No. And it does jam. That's unfortunate. Still sitting shot, but didn't totally get rid of the red. And now Tate's going to get rid of shot rock. It's hanging out there. Got to come over. Is it going to get enough? No. Misses it and takes out his own. Oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah, not a great result with Matt's first. That top one is biting, so Carl's sitting 2. Went one in the top house, guard shot rock. And ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Mr. Phil Ledbetter is here. So the commentating is about to get a lot more interesting than it's been up till now.
Top of the morning, everyone. We've got that dirty Tobkin versus Stevens here.
That is not going to be a guard. It's just out, was wide, and it's kind of out on that side outside the 8-foot I was talking about that just runs straight. So Peterson's going to have another shot at this. Nope, he's just actually going to try to sit on it.
Congrats on your win this morning, buddy.
Thank you very much. It was
I expected
satisfying.
nothing less.
It's kind of fun when the whole team gets it together and curls well. And our opponents are fine curlers, and they were not at their top of their curling form this morning.
I can fully understand how that feels.
I think I could say the same thing about my previous opponents.
Yeah, it's happened.
All right, what's Carl doing? Is he trying to hit that and just get rid of all that, or sit on it? I like just sitting right on top of it.
Ooh, that's the hang and flash.
Now you just hit that one on the corner and poke the yellow out, or just sit right on it for now.
You know, for the first one, you can sit on it. You can't get rid of both of them that way. If you pop it, they're just going to run back and try to double them. So
Yep.
I would even stay up high. For a steal here, yeah, I mean, I like the guard. But it's Peterson talking, so they're not talking about guards. That's just not in his DNA here. Yeah, if you park right on it, that's fine too.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. You don't have hammer, so you got one protected.
Never have hammer. That's my mantra in life.
It's always fun playing you because you know if you win the toss, you're going to have hammer, and if you lose the toss, you're going to have hammer.
It's a pretty safe bet, unless I have a mutinous vice.
Yeah. All right, they are calling for the guard, so.
Yeah, and if it's heavy, it comes down to it.
Right. Phil, are you responsible for the Bourbon County Stout that we have on tap?
I am indeed.
Okay, we thank you.
That was a leftover from an event at the shop, and I decided I would bring it here and donate it because I can only drink so much of that on my own.
Yeah, a little of that goes a long ways, but a little of that is great.
As I learned yesterday, a lot of that goes a long ways.
Well,
as
that's true. And that is wide. Nope, it's past the guard.
Barely.
Okay,
It might have gotten a
okay.
little tick on it.
Maybe.
That's a great shot. That's
Okay, as you said, like if you're heavy, you come down to it. So,
yeah, and
That's
there's
great.
a little separation, the kind of weight you'd have to move. You can't get rid of both.
nope.
If you did, you'd lose everything, and I still don't think that back red is going anywhere. So,
That's great.
yeah, it's a really nice shot. That should make it a thing for a while here.
On sheet one, Team Reed got 3 in the fourth, so Lenzini's up 4-3. And Aaron got 2 more in the fourth. So
All fairly close games here.
yeah, sheet 2 got off to a
Yeah.
blazing start with a 9-0 lead, but Horowitz is coming back 9-4.
Wait, Hansen went up?
Yeah.
5 in the first? Man, he's so hot, that Hansen. It's great.
That's Team 251 plus. It's their vast years of experience on the planet. That, speaking as an old man,
Still looking good. Still looking good.
thank you. I am.
I was talking about Hansen,
Oh, sorry.
just to be clear. You are too, buddy.
Yeah. Carl's trying to hit these and get rid of something. It's coming across the top too much. Bum-bum.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
okay,
though. That's
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to get a lot better, and really, all Tate's got to do is hit that on the outside. Yeah, you roll that out, you can get 3 here. If it's the right way. Worst case.
Yeah, you need the right weight to keep the shooter around. Otherwise,
Yeah.
too much
Your
and it
only
goes.
real
but-
risk here is a jam on the back
Yes, yes.
one. So depending on how much room he gives, but he seems like he's happy with what he's setting up here. I'm sure Matt's just giddy with all kinds of angles and.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy shot, but he should be able to make this. Tate's good at these.
They caught me for like a half an hour.
And there's the pitch.
Matt's calling him off. Gotta come over.
gotta
Gotta
come
move. Gotta
over.
move. Gotta move. Gotta
It
move.
looks like it's going to do the job. I don't know if it's going to stay.
Yep.
And it does.
Okay, got rid of it and
Really
stays
nice
for
shot.
3.
Perfect.
All right, having given up 1 and a 1 and a 1,
Well, now
now
let's see
gets
what they do
2
with Hammer
and a
here.
3.
Ooh, they actually have a
So-
shot to recover here. Just go right
Yep.
down to that one. They should be able to get their 1 here.
All right, let's see what Stevens can do here with Hammer, and then we'll hop over to a third event game. We haven't seen much of Reed Lenzini, so we'll go see what's happening in their 5th end after Carl delivers his last rock.
This is all 3rd and 4th series, I'm assuming?
Yeah, sheets 2 and 3 are 4th, and 1 and 3 are the 3rd semis.
Ooh, this might overcurl.
Go, go, go! Gotta sweep! Gotta sweep!
Ooh, it's
Hard line and
light.
wait.
No,
Oh
they're not
no,
gonna get
Carl!
there.
Oh,
this is
just
disaster with backing. You could have just hit
Oh
it.
yeah,
Wow,
yep.
that is it.
Oh, that's
We
unfortunate.
appreciate you fixing the sump pump, Carl.
Yes. Well,
Thank
I
you
was
for
curling on sheet 1 yesterday, and it was a little disconcerting, feeling like I was going to drop something down that giant hole.
Well, I did like him doing the maintenance while the game was in play.
Yeah.
We're just running with it. as
Yeah.
well. And I assume it's fixed, and I think it is.
There's an extensive analysis of the Bourbon County Stout going on behind me, with hints of this and aromas of that.
Down to the breakfast.
Do we want to have Margaret hold room?
Really, it's how you get by. You gotta get straight.
No, it's like that beer is like, drinking a chocolate croissant or something. So.
Biscotti.
Biscotti, yes, thank you. Yes, good point.
We want you to get
They nailed it on that.
here.
This mimosa is absolutely delightful this morning. And as we have a live look at
Yeah, we gotta get the bid.
thanks and nod to our friends at Woodinville Whiskey, Woodinville, Washington. Thank you guys for your support. You have a wonderful spirit, wonderful juice.
Do indeed. I've got a bottle of their rye sitting in my cupboard at home.
Ryan,
Tasty stuff.
Out slides Mr. Reed.
With a draw against
His parents
3, it looks
abducting
like.
his child on the way in this morning.
Yeah, we've got 3 generations of Reeds running around here today. We've got baby Reeds and Tobkins and Spadaros and
This looks like
that's a
pretty
little hot.
good, but it's a little
Yeah,
hot. It's
yeah.
not
No,
bad.
no, it's good. It's good.
really
Good.
nice.
Good.
Don't
Good.
touch
Good.
it.
Good.
Get
Good.
off.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave
Paul just loves to sweep.
it. Well, he does it well, so.
He does. That was a nice first one. Didn't quite get it. It's giving me draw right to it. looks more like a
Yeah, it's interesting though. I mean, part of AULD SYNE is to sort of get new curlers involved, and it's not the most inviting look when your skip is Death himself.
Well, I like Tate, but he's not the most inviting person. No one's ever said, "Oh, Tate, yeah, he's really inviting." And
All right, fair enough. Maybe it's not the hoodie.
Yeah.
That,
It looks like he's about to go out and bash it at any given
oh, that's gonna be heavy and wide.
Well, that sets up Mike for a nice guard this up. Those angles on the elbows are not great. You can be greedy and just go right to it,
We just come down to it.
or you just stay a little light.
I don't know.
Make them draw around.
Sure. Okay.
Leads down by one.
Fifth.
He's stealing here if he guards this.
Yeah, I like the
think
guard.
I like the guard, and if you're heavy, just
Yeah.
raise to it. As a mostly playing lead, I also really like the guards. If you're throwing a guard with hammer or your skip rocks, you're in a good spot.
Yes. Sweeper staying
Not
off.
yet. Not yet.
Looks like it's there on its own in any direction.
Yeah, it's going to be down to. Yeah, okay.
That's not bad.
That is great. It's kind of best of both worlds. Guard and second shot.
Yeah, I mean, really all he's got is a if you hit it just right, you can hit them both, but it's got to be perfect. Even if you hit it on a weird angle, you're going to spin one. In the worst case, you get both. And if you hit them both, you're grabbing it. How was your stay at the Renaissance?
It was fantastic. The Renaissance wasn't great, but the commute really you can't beat. The 3-minute drive versus the best case 30-minute drive, highly preferable.
Some spirits in the room, Mr. Bloom and Mr. Corley, after we left here. Also, I discovered that Ryan entrusted me with his money back. So last night. He's a fabulous photo. Surrounded by Ryan's money. I sent him a picture and his reply was perfect. He said, "That bag has been around. Be careful with that thing."
Oh, he does get rid of both of them.
Great shot.
Three. I
That's
think
it.
that's three.
Two for sure. What's the oh wait, no, sheet
Yeah.
one, aren't we?
Yeah, sheet one.
No, they cleared up.
Okay.
Either way, that was great.
Yep.
Where should we go? Let's do a live look at sheet two, maybe? There's a lot going on here. Plus, we'll give a nod out to our friends at Up Down Cigar, where Chicago smokes. 1550 North Wells, that's right. 1550 North Wells in Old Town, Chicago.
Some of us were just we were distressed that the tent had gone down yesterday, and someone asked, "How will we know where Chicago smokes
Well,
if we don't have the tent up to tell us?"
fortunately, we have sheet two here, and also the banner on the wall, and also the
And your shirt? No, not your shirt.
and there's a little placard on sheet four too. Ironically, by the Chicago Curling Club sheet where the juniors house used to be too, and we were really happy if we had the juniors house with the cigar.
Fantastic.
All right, so we got this coming in
Hansen's
here.
sitting a bunch again. Is this Hammer?
They're coming in
Oh, no,
trying
this
to
is-
just hit this.
Oh, that's.
Maybe give them a shot to maybe push something in next. Where are we at?
No,
that's
that
it.
was Aaron's
This
last.
was damage control and it failed.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. This was damage escalation.
He's just hot right now. And the shake has been issued.
Okay,
We're
well,
done here.
so
Sheet
much for the
2.
look in on sheet 2.
Well, it's a great looking house. We'll at least acknowledge that.
Fair enough.
Let's see what Murph's up to on 4.
Yeah.
Murph and Zim.
You can't be the.
I have no idea what names they're actually going by.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I think, actually, I don't remember what Zimmer and Murphy have morphed into at this point.
Oh, I think Murph, the last one I saw was Iceman.
Oh, okay.
Oof. So Murphy's got a decent lead here, but Zim's sitting a couple. Nope, Steven decided he's just going to leave. He's done.
Sam,
All right.
you're gonna have to knock harder for him to see you.
RJ's doing his thing. Forgot a stabilizer. A little delay here. Sorry for the dead air and dead action. He's got himself collected. So off ice basically is a lot of routine here. You clean the rock, you kind of get settled. You get ready, you push out. Here comes the delivery.
See, Mark?
Let's see what he's going for here.
I know. Mark's like, oh, I could see Tate like straight out, but I was like, no, coming in opposite some mush.
I think he's just.
Hi.
We're getting some antics from the ice right now in the booth. They saw me show up here.
So we have to.
All right, that's a pretty good shot by RJ. Just clog it up. Don't give him the promote. Make it really hard. Right now, this is damage control for Iceman. You do the draw. You've got backing if you go for the draw. That's pretty much all you've got.
Matt, you know, I'm still there. It's only been 3 years. So I think I have to stick it.
I'm pretty sure Ryan Murphy's an Irish name.
It is.
And he's got the Irish corn broom wrap, which he likes to point and flail around. Hell of a curler and an absolute hell of an ice maker. He's done a great job for us all season. He's also a great guy to stack with and have a couple, 2-3 whiskeys.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Anything Murphy gets into, he gets very into. He's a great guy. Jimmy Bones, back there brooming.
Well, if that happens, then I'm gonna stay long.
Degenerate gambler, light beer drinker, Jimmy Bones. Also a great guy. Definitely falls in the curling club degeneracy category. I wouldn't know much about that personally, but now it's a thing. All right, here comes Murph on the draw. He's staring at a lot of rocks here. Sweeping early, getting that line down. Looks more of a line than a weight call, but it probably needs both. He's crashing in the guard. This is an unfortunate miss to get RJ right back into this. That you don't need to sweep that. It's not going to do anything. So, can we pile one on here? One more for RJ. Really, it's the. Can't tell. Let's have a look here at the house. He's got. Yeah, that might be 3. It's kind of hard to tell. No, that's an easy 3. So they're just going for 4 here. And it's got to be the draw. Call it touching 4 foot. You got a little bit of a margin here. We'll give you the overhead, folks, so you can really see what we're looking for here. And this is Hammer. He's going for 4 here, which is a great swing in this game and making it really interesting. Murph missed the draw. He's going for the same draw with a lot more broom. If he gets around the guard and gets to the 4, He's putting the Irishman in a world of hurt.
Oh, see,
Not really. He's more just getting back in the game. I'm going to basically talk like I'm two people because my two halves of my brain are clearly separated right now. This looks a little hot.
Yeah.
That's very hot. Well, you know what? Getting 3 here to tie it up is still a win, so
Yep,
that's
that's fine.
That's just fine.
you want some more, please? But you know what? It's fine.
All right. Well, I guess the best looking right now. We,
And I like, I'm a firm believer in what's happened.
you know, I should probably get a beer.
Like, what I handle is
Let's go see what our friends at Woodinville are up to, and Mr. Reed. Lanzini's got a commanding lead here in the 6th. This might be the end of it. Mike is squirrely. He might be able to get back into it. He might pull a little upset. He also might just know when enough is enough, and then it's cigar time. Since his parents abducted his child, he's pretty much frozen.
Yes.
This shot is taking care of that. Nate's sitting pretty well so far. You know, I think really, what do you think here, Steve? You gotta start drawing in.
Probably that one too.
I
Yep.
mean, you gotta get a couple. You've got Hammer. He wants to start cleaning stuff up.
You want to run it back or peel?
You know, the funny thing with all things SYNE is you just playing with people you don't usually play with. You got a lot of you new curlers, which is a ton of fun. You get to learn how they play as you play. You guys had a stack too. This is not a knock on you. But,
I looked at your team at the beginning, and that was one of the few I thought I was a little salty about. But I
Yeah,
thought
but-
Scott did a fantastic job.
Well, Scott apologized too because he realized that this is my first half season skipping. So our back end was not strong, and the front end was also not strong. However, it was a really fun team, and we evolved our third game, even though we lost by less than a half an inch. We played great and had a great time. Scott did a great job.
You're right. I mean, you just kind of look on paper like, oh, that person's good and so and so. But then you got to figure out how those people are actually going to play together.
Brooke also we had a good conversation this morning. We realized that perception is a lot, and people that are here a lot, you assume are good, when in fact they're just here a lot.
Fair enough.
And turns out I'm here a lot. Doesn't mean I'm a good curler. Travis is jumping out there to help. If they get this buried, then Mike's at the world of hurt, and really, you should have started. I mean, I would have gone for that. That's fine. That's actually great. Makes they're now chasing, and
Now
they're
he's
talking
gotta go
about
around
trying
the
to
other
steal.
side.
You've got to get a couple, and they're not setting up to let him get a couple. I mean, I think right now you just. Anything else you do, you're not going to get much. Or you're still drinking. I would have done fast ride.
I think Team Taterson got another in the 6th, so they go up 6-3.
Ooh, they got 2 actually. It's not
Or
7.
did they get 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another team that as they play together, they come together. Their young front end is getting better and better. Also, Carly apparently is Jeff Smarthouse.
That is correct.
My teammate on men's competitive. She was very shocked to hear that Jeff and I get along. He's a nice guy.
Well, she also has the advantage of the Learn to Curl. Her instructor was Missy Dowling. And
That's very helpful.
like a lot of Missy's people have joined the club and are quite good because of, no doubt, her excellent instruction.
Well, it's the instruction and it's the attitude. It's you've got to enjoy it before you're good at it. That's really it. You get good later. You jump into this thing, and you just got to enjoy the camaraderie, the sport itself, the challenges.
There's a lot to be said for being humble, because it takes a while to get good, and as soon as you think you've mastered one thing, there's a ton more you need to learn.
None of us have started at 6, so we're never going to be in the Olympics. And we can be really good club curlers. So he went for the shot here, which
Okay, but
doesn't.
yeah, you're not.
I think we were better off hitting the red and the yellow and trying to
yeah.
kick that yellow out and have a couple stacked up you can promote. But now,
The
draw is wide open. If Nate buries one here, what do you do then? You're just in a world of hurt. Also, clearly affected the draw game. Well, you're down by a lot in the 6th. You can't really count right now, but it seems to be 4. You've got hammer, and you're looking at 1 right now.
Just one more step.
And if Travazini is also the fierce redhead MJ playing with them is, she has the power of voodoo, and she will hex you and ruin your page. She's a demon, folks. That's what I'm saying. Just be careful. If she sits down on the penny drop table, just get up and walk away. She will hex you when it works. And if Becky is also with her, then just give them your money. That's a better use of time.
I played a couple rounds of the horse racing game, the penny drop, of ends, and I won absolutely nothing.
That sounds like a you problem, my friend.
Yep.
You gotta work on your skill.
I have a gambling problem. I'm bad at it.
We got the off season coming up. Maybe just practice your dice
Practice
throwing.
that.
Practice your dice.
Right.
Hit those 6s.
I was thinking I would work on my draw weight, but no, I'm going to work on my penny drop
Well,
game.
I'm telling you right now that the penny drop work is going to be more profitable.
Yes. Although I have made $40 curling. I've curled in 2 bonspiels. They're like, yeah, we don't give out pins, we give out money. And 2 different occasions, I won $20.
And how much airplane fuel did it cost you?
Yeah, well, on balance, I'm still in the red, but
That's all right. You had a good time.
I am absolutely delighted because, well, A, there's leftover lunch being served, but there's a table full of pins behind me. There was some discussion earlier. People were saying, yeah, I don't think we do pins for Old Lang Syne.
Oh, that's
But
nonsense.
we do.
3.
Let's not brag.
I'm just letting you know there are pins.
I'm about to have
I think only 1 is. Not 2 of them are winners in the runner-up, I think. All Lang Syne is such a fun.
one. It is a blast.
You go in, don't care. It's all everyone together. And you just drink like a fish. Taylor's place. It's a lot of fun.
As much fun as it was actually curling, I had a blast in the week leading up to it, studying all the groupings and the teams and thinking about who was going to play with who.
Nonsense. Yeah, let's take a live look in at sheet 4 here.
Yeah,
Zim and Murph are
it's a close game.
building a lot of stuff up here. Yeah. It's about as close as you can get. Being tied.
Fair point.
I need to get back in this. Alright, so this is Jimmy Bones, the degenerate gambler. An all-around nice guy.
Cheese, peanut butter, like, it's fine. Peanut butter is fine.
A little wide.
Yeah, curl in, curl.
It's fine in case the guy
Well, that's not ideal, but not the end of the world.
South Dakota.
Murph has hammer. He's going to have the other side wide. Want anything good?
Oh, looks narrow, looks narrow. Gotta go. We by? No, we're not by. Well, Murphy with hammer sitting one. How many rocks does he have left to throw? Guess just 3. Looking at peeling that top guard. All right. Never really know myself, like when it's too late to think about peeling guards. I would have thought at this point, given what that house looks like, it doesn't do you much. But again, I think if Murphy thinks it's a good call and I think it's not, it probably is a good call. All right, opens that up. Yeah, yellow, but the yellow on the left, you could run that right back into the pile. Just run that right back into shot rock, bump it back, maybe roll over to the right toward the button a little bit. Or run the yellow into the yellow and just tap that up to the button. But I just, like double taps, then each angle itself is fussy, and then it just becomes, when you multiply those together, just a really tough shot. I don't know what they're thinking. Well, okay, she's putting her broom there, so I think it is that. Yeah, they were looking at yellow to yellow, but now I think,
I don't like the yellow to yellow.
no, I don't either. This is, yeah, just run it right back into the pile.
Realistically, Murph's going to have the outside draw regardless. So might as well cut him down here if you can. Even if you're sitting second shot, that's fine. That's inside.
No.
This is not going to be good.
No, this is not. Oh, but now there is the yellow.
Ooh, there.
Oh, holy
The plan
cow.
B. Just like the drew it up.
Oh,
Mike
geez,
Sherry.
he's kind of screwed, isn't he? I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to. Let's yeah, that's sitting pretty. We'll just give you guys a quick look at this. That's a really, really nice promote. Just like they drew it up.
Mm-hmm.
The whole way. You know, if you get that, if you get the ridiculous run into the yellow and chip it out, then you're back to sitting one. If you haven't tried Bailey's and coffee, I highly recommend it, by the way. Just a side note. It's just a wonderful thing.
Also, on a side note, as kind of a public service announcement, everyone should be aware of online scams, and keep in mind that everything posted on the internet is not totally true, even in our own unofficial Warm Room group. For example, some recent postings have included some photos of certain people holding certain amounts of celebratory hardware, and it is possible that those photos are not 100% accurate. There may have been some, shall we say, alteration of the photo that might imply certain people have worn more things than they actually have.
You know, that internet's a crazy place. I keep hearing about it. And, the more I hear, the less I want to be involved in it. So Murph is going. That broom is. What? They're just trying to move some stuff around here, I think. Give him a shot.
All right. Got rid of some high stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that call, personally. So really, sheet 4 is the only game that's tight. The others are getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at sheet 3.
Yeah, and Tate just hit a really nice
Tate's
draw
up
to
by
get a little
4.
barrel. He's
Nice.
up.
Yeah.
He had a really nice draw.
Mommy's gonna go throw this out.
Travzini is, I don't know what they're throwing, but it's, they're sitting pretty.
Victoria.
Up 3 with hammer in the 7th.
Where's Daddy? Victoria.
I think he's just drawn to it. If he hits this, it's,
Victoria.
that's a little
Yeah.
heavy, though.
Victoria.
He goes ahead and gets it.
Yeah,
as
he
far
wants
back
it
as
way in the
possible.
back.
He doesn't want to let them sit on there, and they still have something. All right,
I
RJ's
will show
throwing.
you that after this shot. Or after the next one.
This is RJ's
Is he trying
final
to-
stone here. I'm assuming he's
I would
trying
have.
to come down to that.
That's on the
That's
guard,
on the
though.
guard,
That
yeah.
wrecks.
It's gonna just wreck around. Oh, tap, tap,
Oh,
tap.
oh,
that,
well,
that
makes
actually is
things.
pretty nice, actually. That'll work.
Okay.
He's got a tight, maybe a tight shot with very heavy Irishman weight down the line there to take something out, but it's a tight spot. Oh man,
Oh, geez.
he's got a line at that yellow
Right,
shot line.
yeah.
There's definitely a window. It's got to take a lot of Murph weight and a lot of Murph courage, but you could get
And-
that out, and really you're probably gonna end up shot. That I don't like that. And yellow's just gonna jam. Yeah, that's not gonna get out. I think the heavy throw down that court is really your best option at this point. Or you give them one and you have hammer and the even, or no,
Right,
the
I mean-
odds. I mean, what else are you gonna do here? If anyone is a studious curler, it's Ryan Patrick Murphy. I assume his middle name
I
is
was
Patrick.
thinking, it sounds like something you made up.
It absolutely is, but it also is about as Irish as I can get it.
Yeah.
I guess he could be Michael
Sean.
or Sean.
Although Ryan Patrick has a better.
I mean, that's
better-
got the ring, yeah.
Ryan Sean, no.
Now that's kind of that's a word salad.
Yeah.
Let's just assume it's Ryan Patrick Murphy because that's just as Irish as it gets.
It's probably like Jefferson or something.
Xavier. Very Irish. Ryan Xavier Murphy. What are we getting from Eric?
One esteemed curler suggests doing it around the world on the left yellow.
Around the world. I mean, I commend his efforts. So he's coming in, weapons hot. This
All
looks-
right,
this
I
is-
should have switched back,
That's
but
all right.
it's too
coming
late now.
down,
Too
and
late
it's coming
now.
down. He's gonna
Here it
take
comes. Oh! Sorry about that view, folks.
We got distracted by some know-it-all on the interwebs.
No, I was mostly
texting
distracted
in.
trying to think about the funniest middle name that Ryan Murphy could have. All right, they're cleaning up there. Let's go see what's happening in sheet
It
one.
appears that sheet
They
3 is
are,
over.
yeah,
Sheet 3
they've
is
shaken,
done.
they shook on
called
sheet
it.
3. So, fourth event final is going to be
Dark Lord of
Team
the Sith.
Tater Totson versus the old people. I only call them that because they called themselves that. 251 years of combined experience living on
And,
planet
that
Earth.
Hanson, he's so hot. He's really, he's going to bring a lot to this game. He's going to give the people what they're looking for when they're watching this internet stream.
I would talk about
And then-
how much I love Tom Hansen's meat. I helped him pull his meat yesterday, but I won't talk about that. Otherwise, our
Well,
president
I'm going
would
to
have
say
to
this
send
right
an
now,
email.
that our former friend Jimmy Kloos wrote up an extensive instruction list that he sent to Mr. Hansen. So I'm going to give the nod to our former friend Jimmy Kloos. Former in that he decided to go to some jerk's wedding instead of being here for the holidays.
What?
But we did beat him in the...
Jimmy Kloos himself wasn't getting married?
Correct.
Well, I would skip Old Lang Syne for my wedding, but not for someone else's
And
wedding.
then we would get shit for poor scheduling, my friend.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, apparently Jimmy likes other people a lot more than he likes his curling family. And,
I used to
no,
like
it
Jimmy
shows.
Kloos.
That's why he's our former friend. We did beat him in the President's League for the finals, so that was also rewarding. Jimmy, you can suck it. Enjoy your whatever wedding. It's probably his brother or something.
Like he's not going to see his brother again.
Yeah, I mean, they're family. They have no choice. There's a lot of boo worms going on here.
You want to come this way or you want to try and come on? Everything is done. The other way.
All right, the outside seat's still going. We got to figure out who's going to be in the third event final.
And it's looking like Reed's in a tight spot. This is his final stone. He does not have hammer. I mean, we're talking maybe.
That's rough.
I mean, you gotta try.
You got to draw behind, right, and get one.
And hope they don't run it back. 'Cause I mean, they're
Yeah.
helping you out here. And then you gotta steal a couple. So you get the little hand off here if you can see just right and hope for a miss. Ooh, and
That's over curling.
over-curling and
That's
light.
just, yeah, that's,
This game is over.
that's not going to
I
help.
like to call it before I see it, but I'm seeing that it's over here. They're going to do it. And Nate's got a rock left.
Yeah, yeah.
If he gets 4 here, which he certainly should,
Yep.
I mean, you got to touch paint.
Let's take them through it. Maybe they can.
There's not a lot to talk about here, guys. You just put the broom and throw the draw and just touch the paint. Well, that's just Paul talking. Should be trying to get inside Travis's head to get him along. Maybe take another 2 extra feet. So Nate's.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, draw, even if you promote that top one, you're still going to be touching paint.
Well, it looks
Well, it's really
like
heavy,
it's a
isn't
lot,
it?
actually.
Yeah. Like, why that much weight?
Really? You're going to flop?
So maybe not, because they're sweeping like mad.
Yeah,
So
maybe it's a line call. Maybe it's a little line.
oh, weight's there, weight's there. Just get off it. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that's fine.
And the handshakes are out, folks. The handshakes.
That's
are
for
out. And that
all right.
should be the end of that game, which it is. It's mathematically impossible to win. You should probably just shake. I don't think you're going to get 7.
It wasn't mathematically impossible.
The old 7 steal in the 8th is it's a
I will
common-
grant you it is
I
unlikely.
mean, that's really what you want to set yourself up for. And Mike did a great job. So I've decided I got to drink this Bailey's because it's going to go bad for the summer.
Oh yes, good. It's a great public service you're doing for the club.
Don't let your Baileys go bad, folks. This is important. It will curdle.
All right, fourth event finals, Hansen versus Tobkin.
So just to give a little look in on the off-ice action that happened while people were setting up, Tyler was aggressively cleaning his sliders, and he almost took Rick Barnwell's eye out with his broom. It was pretty impressive. Teammates are teammates, but you still got to give each other space.
All right, let's see what Tyler's got now. Delivers the rock. He follows it down closely to keep an eye on his sweepers. Yep, he's going to get it. Nice shot. And Murph says, let's get rid of that. Sweeper's on it pretty early. Looks, is that narrow? Yeah, got the top one, all right. I can't quite get rid of it though. That's fine though. Gets outside the red, so red setting second. All right, on device stones. Rick trying to draw back behind. Rick not sporting the really classy curling sweater. I think he only breaks that out when he's skipping. Fun fact, when I first started curling, I did learn to curl, and my instructor was, or Missy's instructor maybe, one of us was Rick Barnwell, and that wasn't great.
Little inside information on the result of sheet one.
Yeah.
Rumors are swirling that Mike Reed might be hungover this morning.
What?
Might be hungover. He might have been having cigars with us very late and might have professed his love for certain people multiple times, repetitively, in a state that could be described as mildly to moderately to severely intoxicated.
I would be shocked if he were the only one who's curling this morning being somewhat hungover. So that is hardly an excuse.
And I agree with that statement entirely. I mean, it's curling on a Sunday.
Right.
The club is out of open Baileys, so if you're planning on coming here for an Irish coffee, just wave off. Select a different beverage.
If you like meatloaf, however, this would be a good place to come to.
Correct. And it's the good batch we're on right now, not the severe, heavy breadcrumb batch.
Okay.
There was a breadcrumb error in the first batch, apparently.
Oh, was there?
There was. People were asking what kind of beans was in the meatloaf, and turns out it was
just breadcrumbs.
Solidified breadcrumbs. But that got worked out for the second batch, and that's where we are. And to be fair, it was still good.
Yes, it was. So was the lentil soup.
All right, so we're coming in here hitting hard. Is this going to get around? It is.
But then,
That cut just
man, it
right.
just died.
Great.
That's great.
That's a great shot.
Oh, fantastic.
It's just a touch deep, but man, you couldn't get any closer to that one. Back 8, right to it.
Ryan asking for Jimmy to do basically the same thing. Follow that.
Little bit.
He's farther
The
out.
weight's nice. They got plenty.
They got plenty of room.
here.
Get
Yeah,
off
you
of
gotta
it. Get off.
They're a little.
Arrgh. Yeah.
Oh, there it's cutting.
But it
it's
tries
gonna
at the end, but it's
not
too much
enough.
weight.
It's too much weight. You know, it's the feedback from your sweepers. You got to have that to know what the weight is. And also, you got to throw the right weight and broom correctly and play the game correctly.
And not flick it out
And
wide.
not flick it out wide.
And slide out on the broom. Stupid
And
game.
also not be crooked and hope for the best. However, there is a method to that, and it sometimes works. So I'm pretty sure Ryan right now is just trying to channel his inner Becky voodoo to figure out how to get RJ to miss something here and give him a shot at it. Really, you just guard this up. You got a little... no, you don't, actually. That high guard is going to screw him on that tap back. Yeah, you just guard this up. Take your 2 and be sitting pretty coming in home with the 8th. That's got a lot of weight. That is not a guard.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
I can't tell who... Is Emily brooming? She's bundled up.
Britt, I think.
Oh, it's Britt, yes. So he's just trying to tap himself over.
Okay.
And that just gives the draw. I mean,
But now, I mean,
I-
you just sit there.
excuse me. Yeah, I mean, Ryan's got 2 with this now. If he gets into the top 4, what do you do? Jimmy Bones is going to put his insight into this and give Ryan the wisdom that he needs to get this done.
You know, I've often felt that Ryan would be a better curler if Jimmy Burns were more often helping him out.
Absolutely. And, I mean, I'm sure he's given him all the lines and the over and under on the probabilities of this shot. I mean, he is a degenerate gambler, and he's a big fan of the light beer, folks. If you ever see Jimmy Bones in a bar, just get him a Bud Light and wish him a happy birthday.
He's also a big fan of the Wordle, I discovered, and he's got 2 standard opening words. The first one is brilliant, I think audio, I think that's great.
Audio's a good one.
And then he goes with crypt after that, which I think is good to hit the Y. I think he's missing an E there.
Yeah,
he
definitely
needs to
missing
get
an
the E
So I
on
like
the second word.
I like spare or stored.
Yeah, I used to do
You
that.
gotta get a lot of you gotta get the RST E.
Flops over, that's good.
That's not terrible.
My opening word is, we'll talk about curling in a minute. My opening word is adieu, which is not a word in English except it's accepted. So
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the folks at Wordle are not quite as sophisticated as we, even with the Times buying them.
yeah, no, but they take it. So that's my opening word.
That's a good one.
And then I go with stony, so I can pick up the
See,
O and the
you
Y,
gotta get
and
the
then I
O
get
and the
all
Y
the vowels
and
in the
the
first
S.
2
You
words.
gotta get the
and
S.
then they got the S, the
Yeah,
T
you get
in
the
the
S
end.
and
They're
the T, you're
helpful.
good, yeah.
But
If I
think,
learned anything from Wheel of Fortune is get the RSTLNE in
Yep.
there as fast as possible.
Anyway, that was a good shot for so far, but
I can't remember
Now
the
he's-
word, but I did have Wordle first shot got it right. Once.
No,
one time.
that's insane.
One time.
Like, how many 5-letter words are there?
And ironically, I don't remember the word, but I do know that it was on February 22nd, 2022, because I was very excited to be on such a heavy, the heaviest 2-day possible. And I thought, this is going to be my day because of my love of the 2.
Of the 2, right.
And I got first guess Wordle on Feb 22.
That's amazing.
22.
2 is your favorite number.
It is. Thank you, Mitch Hedberg, for giving me the gift of the 2, because I can break a 2. All right, the draw's the shot. This is the Hammerstone. Jimmy Bones.
Yeah, this is
Loves
against
the
2,
line.
right? Yep, that's
It is
2.
against 2.
down 1.
Here comes the
Gotta
pitch.
make this.
You gotta get this one. You know, when you got the whole 4, you probably could have given a little more room on that. The line is nice. Ooh, it's drifting. It's got to stop.
Oh,
He's
no.
heavy. He's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was just...
Is it going to
Murph
stick?
is not going
Is
to
it
be
gonna
happy
stick?
with
No.
this one.
No. Womp womp. That's 2, and he goes to the 8th, down 3.
Well,
Or
if
Zimmer
any-
goes to the 8th, up 3, depending how you look at it.
if anyone could do it, Murph could. But then he's Jimmy Bones' vice, so you got to have to factor that in. That's not a knock on his curling, more just, you know. I guarantee Jimmy's, he's going to have his phone out placing some short bets here real quick. Because he's a degenerate gambler.
The best thing about Jimmy Burns is he's married to Chris Burns, who I missed, but she showed up at the club last night.
Oh,
It was
I
lovely
didn't
to
see
see her
Chris.
after a few years. My first season, I played not Old Lang Syne, Elsa Craig with Jim and Chris Burns.
Elsa
and
Craig,
Kim
the
Squeer.
founder of curling. He created the sport back in 1974.
Mr. Craig.
Mr. Craig. This one's just getting tossed through. You don't want to give any guards here. Murph needs a guard here desperately. And then a lot more.
It's a lovely thing that happened this weekend at Old Lang Syne. I played against a team this morning, and the Vice and the Skip wore sweaters that their parents had worn many, many years ago at the Chicago Curling Club.
That's
Lots of
fantastic.
patches. Randall Cross also. So these were the Gottschalds, and Randall Cross had a sweater that I think his father had worn.
The Gottschalds are lovely people.
It did make me wonder if at some point in the distant future my own kids would be curling in a Bonspiel and wearing their dad's pink pants.
I hope not.
And it's really hard to imagine.
I think those pants are going to be worn out by then. You got a lot of years left in you. And if they're, I mean, the sweater and the vest I get. You're not going to, I mean, that crotch is going to be blown out by then. It's just going to be done. They are lovely pants, though, I'll give you that. And the ladies' long sleeve quarter zips
green,
really tie the
pink
room together. It's
women's
great.
quarter zip is just a fantastic addition.
It ties the room together.
I'm currently wearing orange shoes. Just
I
to
do
get,
love the orange
to
chucks,
get-
by the way. I was going to
yeah.
give you a nod to the UT burnt orange
I
Chuck
love
Taylor
those.
lows. They're really nice.
Perhaps it's not the best footwear choice with pink pants.
It's the best footwear choice. If you don't have checkered shoes, that's the next best option.
Yeah. Shout out to Eric Bertram for coming up with the entire pink pants idea, and I think he and Tycho had the stroke of genius of realizing that the women's quarter zips would go nicely with.
Well, it's the exact correct pink hue.
Yes.
And you know, I would expect nothing less from Eric and Tycho to figure out which women's clothes pair best with pink pants. We keep these guys around for a reason, folks, and that's, you got to coordinate these things. If you need to figure out how to match to another human being, you talk to Brooke. If you figure out how to be matching women's clothing to pink pants, Eric and Tycho are your
Those are your
go-tos
guys.
every time. Not anytime, every time. So that corner guard's not doing a lot just yet. Tyler's got a great lean look into this rock. He's really watching that angle.
Tyler likes to
is,
stick close to it.
Tyler's a great young curler, angry on the ice, loves the sport, very competitive, and I now know he has a really good lean look. So, Steven, I think I'm going to stick around and call your guys' game for the final here tonight.
Fantastic.
I'm excited that so far the teams we've lost to are all still playing.
There you go.
I don't know if that's true. I know the last two games.
We can pretend it is. You only lose to winners, Phil.
I forgot who we lost to in the first game. Oh, they lost. They're out. So that was kind of a learn the team game.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count.
We lost to Team Miller. It was close, but and they are not in there. Dixon beat them.
It turns out Team Miller, I don't think Adam actually has ever gotten a teaching certificate. He's just he's scamming his way around, and that's okay. Because he knows a lot, and he can teach all the kids of tomorrow about baseball, and that's important that they know about the Cubs. And he's an all-around good guy, and his wife is absolutely lovely person.
And a darn good curler. I made 2 really nice shots out of all my shots in the first game, and both times Sarah picked them out. It was painful.
Sarah also swept in and dominated her first ever round of penny drop last night.
Oh.
It was a sight to be seen. She just crushed it. I recommend not sitting next to Ryan Korlick to your right during penny drop, because he will screw you.
Oh.
He's devious.
Yeah.
He's devious, that Korlick. He's a degenerate and he's devious. So this curling game is going on.
Oh, right. We're still doing that.
Yeah, this one's heavy.
Yeah.
We're gonna get 3. Oh, we might have
It'll stay.
We might have a fighter. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's back house, whatever. They just got to knock this guy out and get rid of as many Team Xavier's rocks as possible. It's very difficult to say Team Xavier.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
is.
his middle name should be Xavier. It's difficult to say. Patrick is good, though.
I really hope it's Patrick.
Let's give a shout out to Patrick Schuster, who did some damage at the bar yesterday and had a fantastic evening. I hope he's feeling well today, and I'm sure he's not. But we had a good time, and I love Mr. Schuster. And thank you to Dan for getting him home safe and sound. Jimmy Bones
Yeeks.
delivering
So
here.
Ryan needs 3. This is rough. This is rough.
Yeah, they're in a tight spot. You got to force some interesting stuff here to set up. And really, you almost should throw guards, and this is going to overcurl.
No, it's behind.
No, that's pretty good.
That's great.
All right, that's pretty good. All right, so you got the whole open house. RJ's already looking at hitting some runs. I mean, personally, I would just do a draw into the back, land on that back red, out count it, cut him down, shrink the scoring zone. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yep.
I mean, hitting corner guards just seems to be fun. And
Right.
It is all lang syne.
Yeah.
And also,
You're
I
up
lost all
3.
3 games, so they might be right. I don't know.
Right. So whatever Phil
There
says
is
to
that,
do,
yeah.
do something else. Yeah.
But never
You
have
just
hand-
draw to the right side under the yellow. And
You could do
stick
that.
One
I mean, you
over
could
the
draw the other
48.
way, and if you park on top of a red, you're cutting them down. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot going on here. Hard.
Go. Sweep. Gotta get out.
That's not going out.
Get out.
I mean, that's why I don't like screwing around with that kind of stuff. And Ryan's sizing up the overhead. It looks to me, I'm going to say it's probably.
Uh-oh. What are we dinging the bell for?
Tate's child is ringing the bell.
Oh,
Out
okay.
of, it's inappropriate.
All right, that's fine. I was just worried they were putting lunch away, and they need lunch. So
That's an illicit use of the bell. And, you gotta love your kids and all, but don't touch
I
the bell.
think he's trying to draw behind, but that's not
Ooh,
behind.
not
That's
gonna be-
crashing,
That's crashing.
and he's not going to get over the top of it.
Well, they got a wide open line.
I don't know.
But it's, when it's that far back, it's hard to broom it just right because you're talking about another 8 feet of distance, you have to adjust the broom accordingly. And they are doing that, so I like the broom. You just nose this thing and you're fine.
Yeah.
RJ's in the hat. Here comes the pitch. He's got a great barber. Oh, this is really, really swingy. But I think they got it just right.
He's got it.
That's a great shot. That's exactly what you want to do.
And it sticks around.
Yeah, and Tyler can try, but you're in a tight spot here. You got 2 left and you need 3, and you're not sitting 1. You got to come down to that yellow, I'm guessing here. Assuming your back red is second shot. And it's really hard. We're looking at the
Yeah, I
overhead on
can't
the other
tell.
shot. We can,
I flipped it
we'll
over.
give you guys a live look.
I showed
in
him,
here.
but it's like, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Stafford really screwed us on his camera.
Yeah.
Miss you, Stafford. But regardless, whether or not which is which, you still gotta put something in here to outcount that back. And then what they even if they just guard it, I mean, I think you almost. What do you think? You go for the yellow now, or do you get one buried and then hope that you can have a shot at that back one later? Because that's really
My
your
tendency is go for it now.
I think so too, right? You take what you can
I just
get.
feel like if I try to put one in and they protect that, then I'm done.
Well, that's the thing. If you get one in and they just throw a guard, what do you do?
Yeah.
Not to mention, if you don't outcount this one, I think you. I
don't know what they're doing.
What the broom is here. I mean, maybe that's just where he likes it for that heavy weight. I mean, you throw Hack at this, but that's a wide broom for Hack. If you extrapolate the line back to the tee, that's a lot of room.
I don't think that's what he's doing. Is he
So maybe
trying
he's trying
to
to
hit
draw
that?
in.
Not by putting the broom there. That's a weird placement. Maybe.
The broom is in a weird placement regardless.
Is he trying to hit that yellow and is it second shot? And
Maybe he thinks it's second, so he tick and roll under. So here's the pitch. He is going.
Okay, no, that's
he
a
is
hit.
Going
That's a
inside
hit.
out. He's
Yeah.
going inside out. Oh, that is something else. Look at this
Well.
thing. If it sits, it's. Wow, it's not the best, but that's a great shot. That is a great shot. You have a line at that back yellow from either direction.
Right.
So
right.
really,
So they can't guard it
the whole
completely.
point, you just draw down to it. Don't even. I mean, if you like your hits, this is a good call. Because if you're light, you just draw, and if you touch 8, you can't get rid of both. So, and if you hit one of them, it's over. So
Yeah.
this is the right call.
Yeah. Make yourself second shot, and then they can
And honestly,
hit
if you
one
hit
or
this,
the
your
other.
shot, and you
Right.
can clear them both. And RJ's a good curler. He's got hit weight. He should be able to. All you got to do is get rid of one of them. If you get rid of both, then Murph has to basically commit some serious felonies to call this a win. However, if he's narrow, he's not narrow. It looks pretty good. You're gonna get rid of him, and that is a fantastic finish to a
Oh,
great game.
that's
Perfect
great.
shot.
That's
exactly
great.
what you want to do.
Well done.
Very well done. Great finish.
All right, let's see if I can remember this. Recap. 4th event final will be Peterson versus, Tate. Tobkin versus Hansen.
Hansen.
And
So
3rd
high,
event
so
now is Zimmer
Zim
and
versus
Lenzini.
Lenzini.
2nd event is Bernhard versus Meyer. And in the 1st event, it is Dixon and... How am I blanking
Elliott,
on the first event?
Elliott,
Thank
Elliott.
you, and Zeisler after he made that fantastic ending shot. All right, I'm gonna go get Meatloaf. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next game.
Tee up, and I'll call the last game for you guys, which I know you're all anxiously awaiting my killer commentary. We'll see you in a little bit. Cheers.
Bye.
Because like I was talking to Kelly about it last night. I told her, she's like, I'm like, yeah, I didn't even think of it.